like it breaks when the room is full of yesterday, and every memory finds its way. You try to be strong through the day's long fight, but the cracks appear in the quiet night, and tears fall slow like gentle rain, washing softly through hidden pain. But God is near,
God is near.
the broken heart, closer than the deepest dark, not far away, not out of sight. He sits beside you in the night. The guitar bends like it understands, like mercy moving through tired hands. The organ hums a low embrace, like heaven leaning into this place. You are not forgotten, you are not alone. Every sorrow has been known. God is near,
God is near.
when hearts feel torn. Grace is closest,
Grace is closest
when we mourn.
when we mourn.
So let your breathing slow and deep, lay your pain where love can keep. The night is quiet, not apart. God is near the broken heart. There are nights the silence knows what every hidden heart still holds. When brave faces fade away and truth steps in without delay, you kept your strength through crowded rooms, through quiet battles no one assumed. You smiled politely, stood up tall, but strength can hide a fragile fall. And now the night has made a space where sorrow shows its honest face. The walls are still, the air is slow, and tears begin to gently flow. Tears are not weakness, they are relief. Tears are not weakness, falling softly from the heart, where healing quietly starts. The guitar bends like it understands the trembling weight in tired hands. Each note carries a whispered grace, like mercy resting in this place. The organ hums a steady tone, like a love reminding you're not alone. No judgment here, no need to hide, just sacred calm standing by your side. There were moments you felt too small, times you thought you'd lost it all. But heaven saw each silent fight, every tear shed out of sight. Tears are not weakness, they clear the ground. Tears are not weakness, they are the sound. Tears are not weakness, they are the sound of wounded hearts learning to trust that grace is stronger than broken dust. You don't have to be unshaken, you don't have to feel unbroken. God never asks for perfect grace, He only asks for honest space. And in this night, so soft and wide, every tear is dignified. Not wasted drops, not silent pain, but gentle rivers after rain. The rhythm sways like breathing deep, like waves that carry towards your sleep. The sharpest edges start to bend, and weary thoughts begin to mend. Tears are not weakness, they are the sign. Oh, that your heart is still alive, still feeling, still aware, still worthy of repair. The night grows calm, the room grows kind, the storm retreats inside your mind. And where the sorrow once had been, a quiet peace begins again. Tears are not weakness, let them fall. Mercy is wide enough for all, and somewhere deep beyond the age, a softer dawn begins to wave. night grows still, when strength runs dry, when silent questions fill the sky. You carried burdens through the day, but some were never yours to stay. The world can ask for more than bread, for courage worn almost to death, and hearts grow tired trying to stand when life slips slowly through your hands. You try to hold what could not stay. You try to fight what would not sway. But weary souls were never made to carry storms that never fade. Mercy waits for those who fall. Grace arrives when strength is small. Heaven bends when hearts grow weak. God is near the ones who see. The guitar sighs a bending tone, like someone gently guiding home. Each trembling note begins to say that mercy walks this quieted way. The organ breathes a low, warm sound, like steady arms that wrap around. No hurried rhythm, no sharp demand, just quiet peace across the land. The night has space for honest prayer, for whispered hope in open air. No perfect words are needed here, just weary hearts that draw God near. Mercy for the weary falls like rain, washing softly through the pain. Every scar and every sigh is known beneath the silent sky. You are not failing when you rest. You are not broken when you're pressed. Even mountains bow in time. Hearts can pause without a crime. The rhythm slows like steady breath, like life returning after stress. And through the calm, the truth appears. Love has held you through the years. Mercy for the weary never fades. Grace is stronger than the weight. And even now in silent night, God walks softly by your side. Lay the burden down a while. Let the quiet reconcile. The night grows deep, the air grows mild, and heaven rests the weary child. night arrives without a sound, a gentle dark that wraps around. The world grows soft, the noise grows thin, and healing slowly walks back in. You fought through hours of restless mind, through storms that left your spirit blind. But even storms must fade away. No wind can rule the endless day. Quiet night has something kind, a sacred calm for troubled minds. No heavy words, no hurried light, just tender peace inside the night. Healing moves where silence stays. Healing comes in unseen ways. Not loud or bright, not fierce or fast, but slow enough for hearts to last. The guitar breathes a gentle tone, like mercy whisper, bone to bone. Each bending note begins to say that pain was never meant to stay. The organ hums a soft embrace, like heaven leaning into space. No rush of time, no urgent call, just patient love surrounding all. You don't have to fix the night, you don't have to win the fight. Sometimes healing simply grows where quiet trust begins to flow. Healing in the quiet night comes like breath after the fight, slow and steady, deep and wide, peace returning from inside. Every scar that once felt strong slowly learns it won't belong. And every fear that filled the air loses weight inside this prayer. The rhythm sway like ocean tide, like gentle waves that slowly guide. The room grows warm, the soul grows light. God is working through the night, healing in the quiet night. Doesn't shout or chase the light, it settles softly where you are, like distant glow from heaven's star. Let your breathing slow and deep, lay your worries down to sleep. For a while the world has closed its sight, God is healing through the night.
There were days you walked alone, holding battles never shown. a quiet strength behind your eyes, while storms were hidden in disguise. You kept moving step by step through every promise life had kept. But some of those you tried to bear were never yours to truly carry there. The night grows wide when our hearts grow tired, when silent prayers are slowly fired, and in that space where breath feels slow, a deeper truth begins to glow. The weight you carried was not your own. Some grief was planted, some was grown, but grace has hands, both firm and kind, strong enough to free your mind. The guitar bends a weary tone, like sorrow finding its way home. Each trembling note begins to say that burdens fade when love holds sway. The organ breathes a gentle sound, like arms of mercy wrapped around. No heavy chains are needed here, just quiet grace that draws you near. The weight you carry through the years was built from hope and built from fears. But even mountains bow in time. No soul was meant to endlessly climb. God sees the road you tried to walk, the silent battles no one taught. Every moment you held on is written softly in the dawn. The weight you carry can rest tonight. Lay it down in heaven's light. No shame remains in letting go. Healing lies where mercy flows. The rhythm slows like steady breath, like peace returning after stress. The room grows calm, the night grows deep, and wounded hearts begin to sleep. The weight you carry falls away like fading shadows of the day. And in the hush of sacred air, you learn again that God was there. Some nights you ride so quietly, like whispered winds across the sea. No thunder speaks, no lightning shows, just silent mercy as it flows. You thought that grace would come with fire, with mighty strength, a loud desire. But grace is softer than we know, a gentle tide that moves us slow. It It finds a soul when walls grow thin, when tired hearts let kindness in. No sudden voice, no grand display, just quiet love that chooses stay. A gentle kind of grace appears when hope has worn through all the years. Not rushing in with blinding light, but resting softly in the night. The guitar hums a tender tone, like comfort finding its way home. Each bending note begins to say that mercy walks the quiet way. The organ breathes a warm embrace, like heaven leaning into space. No hurried rhythm, no loud demand, just patient peace across the land. You don't have to earn this calm, you don't have to prove your harm. Grace is not a prize to win, it's simply love that welcomes in. A gentle kind of grace can mend the cracks that time could not defend. It fills the air where sorrow stayed, and lifts the weight that pain had made. The rhythm sways like breathing deep, like waves that carry into sleep. The night grows warm, the shadows fade, healing rises unafraid. A gentle kind of grace remains when strength has lost its stubborn reins. It does not shout, it does not chase, it simply lives in sacred space. And in the hush where hearts release, a quiet truth becomes your peace. Grace was never far away, it waited softly for this day. There are nights when hearts grow slow, when silent winds begin to blow, not loud with fear, not filled with cries, just quiet away behind your eyes. You try to stand through every day, every storm that crossed your way. But strength can fade when hope runs thin, when battles start beneath the skin. The night grows wide for weary souls, for fragile hearts that carried roles too heavy for a single breath, too long beneath the weight of stress. When your heart feels tired at night, when every step has lost its light, remember softly, in this place you are surrounded still by grace. The guitar sighs, a bend in tone, like someone gently guiding home. Each quiet note begins to say that rest is not so far away. The organ hums a steady sound, like patient love that wraps around. No rush of time, no hurried air, just mercy breathing everywhere. When your heart feels tired and warm, when hope feels fragile, thin and torn, the night becomes a sacred ground where healing slowly can be found. You don't have to win the day, you don't have to hold the way. Some victories are simply this, allowing peace to coexist. The rhythm moves like breathing deep, like ocean waves that drift to sleep. Each passing chord begins to show that quiet strength can slowly grow. When your heart feels tired tonight, lay every burden down from sight. Let heaven hold what you released, for weary souls deserve their peace. The room grows calm, the night grows kind, the storm retreats inside your mind. And somewhere deep beyond the fight, your heart finds rest within the night. Some tears fall without a sound, like quiet rain on empty ground. No one sees weight they bear, a silent grief resting there. You wiped your eyes through crowded days, hid every crack behind your gaze. But heaven knows what hearts conceal, the hidden wound that time can't heal. The night is calm, the world is still, and in this hush, beyond your will, the gentle truth begins to rise. No tear escapes God's watching eyes. God sees every tear you cried alone, every pain you never shown, every moment you tried to stand with trembling heart and shaking hand. The guitar bends a tender cry, like sorrow drifting through the sky. Each trembling note begins to say that mercy hears what words can't say. The organ breathes a soft warm tone, like love reminding you're not alone. No distant throne, no silent air. God sits beside your hidden prayer. God sees every tear in the night, every shadow missing light. Nothing lost and nothing small. Heaven gently holds them all. The rhythm moves like quiet rain, washing slowly through the pain. Each passing chord begins to bring a softer peace to everything. You thought the tears might mean defeat, that sorrow made your faith incomplete. But broken hearts are sacred ground, where deeper grace can still be found. God sees every tear you release, and every tear can turn to peace. For in the quiet, beyond despair, God has always been right there. The night grows deep and slow tonight. The world wraps softly out of sight. No restless noise, no hurried sound. just gentle calm all around. You walk through days that drain your breath, through silent war that tasted death. And though you stood through every test, even strong hearts need their rest. The stars above say nothing loud, yet shine through every passing cloud. A quiet promise in the sky, no wounded soul must stand alone tonight. Rest, wounded soul, lay your head down. Let heaven hold what weighed you down. You fought enough, you stood your ground. Now let your heart feel safe and sound. The guitar whispers, soft and low, like mercy moving slow and slow. Each bending note begins to say that rest is closer than yesterday. The organ hums a steady grace, like open arms in sacred space. No hurry step, no urgent road, just quiet peace around your soul. Rest, wounded soul, the night is kind. Release the storms inside your mind. Let every fear that filled your chest slowly fade into this rest. You were never meant to break beneath the weight you try to take. Even mountains bend with time, even strong hearts pause their climb. The rhythm moves like breathing deep, like waves that guide your heart to sleep. Each passing chord begins to weave a softer night for you to breathe. Rest, wounded soul, you're not alone. No hidden tear is still unknown. Every sorrow, every road is gently held by heaven's soul. The night grows still, the air grows mild. Peace arrives, both soft and wild. And in the hush where burdens roll, God whispers softly, rest, wounded soul.
There is quiet now and wide. The restless storms have stepped aside. The air is soft, the shadows kind. A gentle calm across your mind. You walk through valleys no one saw, through silent doubts and hidden flaws.
carry questions through the years with quiet courage, hidden tears. The love was never far away. You'd walk beside each fragile day, even when your faith felt small. Grace was waiting through it all. You are still loved more than you know, even in nights that hurt the soul, even in loneliness faith feels torn. Love remains when hope feels warm. A guitar sings a timberline, like mercy moving through all time. Each gentle note begins to say that love has never walked away. The organ hums a steady grace, like heaven filling empty space. No distant voice, no silent there, just patient love already there. You are still loved through every scar, through every night that fell too far. Nothing broken, nothing small. Grace remembers all of it all. The rhythm sways like breathing slow, like quiet rivers softly flow. The heart grows light, the mind grows still. Peace begins to shape your will. You are still loved beyond regret. Nothing lost, nothing unmet. Every tear and every fall was known by love before it all. The night now holds a deeper peace, a gentle breath of sweet release. The storms have passed, the sky feels wide. Hope returns with quiet pride. You are still loved this very night, held within eternal light. And as the final notes unfold, your weary heart is finally